else that we need to do surrounding the creation of
The Skyview student leadership team meets on a Tuesday morning, planning their next project and doing team building exercises. In the middle of it all is the new ASB student body president, Thomas Goodwin.
My goals are to make people get excited about coming to stuff for Skyview again and excited about being, part of the storm.
But accomplishing those goals are only part of Thomas's burden.
The Commons here at Skyview is like any other high school. There's constantly new faces, whether it's students or teachers. But here at Skyview, one thing has remained constant over the last 10 years. There's almost always a Goodwin in the building.
You see, Thomas is the youngest of 4 children, all of whom went to Skyview. The eldest Goodwin, Philip, was in Thomas's shoes as ASB president 10 years ago.
Thomas grew up in the shadow of not only Philip, but also his sisters, and I think had really big shoes to fill.
That's right, Thomas's 2 sisters also served in student government.
Watching them, the path was before him, and I think it gave him the confidence he needed.
Confidence is just one shared attribute among the Goodwin siblings.
Dedicated, funny, spirited, a great family, truly a great family, and great students.
As ASB president, Thomas looks to his older brother Philip for inspiration, despite their 10-year age difference.
So mainly what I've learned from him is that really as president, you're not above other kids. Your job is to just make the school feel more friendly to them and make them more excited about the school. And so I've learned that all it takes to really be a leader is just make people feel like they're wanted.
The act of inclusion is a lesson Philip shared with Thomas from a young age.
Even though Philip was 10 years older, from the time Thomas was like 1 year old, he would play next to Philip. Like if he's building Legos, he'd let Thomas play with, couldn't put them together, but he'd be making the sounds of running them through his hands.
A couple times he took me to school in his backpack when I was little, and so I kind of got a feel for the school and for how he made kids feel good.
He grew up at Skyview, basically. He came in from the time he was a 4-year-old and knew the halls and the teachers and the staff.
And now, after a lifetime of preparation, Thomas is ready to lead the entire student body, like Philip before him. And little brother is taking big brother's advice.
Don't take myself too seriously, and that my job is to serve.
Thomas is the last Goodwin to pass through Skyview, but the family's legacy remains, much as Skyview stays with the family.
I think it makes this really feel like home for us, and it has been for this whole time.
Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Nick Voll.